What happens after a no true bill from a grand jury? Imagine a situation where law enforcement officials gather evidence and present it to a grand jury to determine whether there is enough cause to charge someone with a serious crime. The grand jury's role is to review the evidence and decide if there is probable cause to move forward with criminal prosecution. But what exactly happens when the grand jury decides not to indict? A no true bill is the official term used when a grand jury declines to indict a suspect. This decision indicates that the grand jury does not find sufficient evidence to establish probable cause that the individual committed the crime in question. It is important to understand that a no true bill does not mean the person is declared innocent. Rather, it signifies that the evidence presented was not enough to justify formal charges at that stage of the legal process. Once a no true bill is issued, the case generally concludes at the grand jury level. The prosecutor cannot proceed with criminal charges based solely on the evidence presented before the grand jury. This outcome often leads to the case being dismissed, unless new evidence emerges that warrants further investigation or a different legal approach. In some instances, prosecutors may choose to represent the case to a different grand jury if they believe additional evidence could change the outcome. It is also possible that law enforcement agencies will continue their investigation independently of the grand jury's decision. They might gather more evidence, interview new witnesses, or pursue other leads in hopes of building a stronger case. If new evidence surfaces that supports criminal charges, the prosecutor can then seek to present the case again to a new grand jury or pursue other legal avenues. In summary, after a no true bill from a grand jury, the immediate effect is that the case does not advance to formal criminal charges based on that particular presentation of evidence. The decision often results in the case being closed unless further investigation produces new information that justifies reevaluation. This process underscores the importance of the grand jury as a safeguard to prevent unwarranted criminal prosecutions based on insufficient evidence.